Howdy people. Today I've got the Star Wars Black Series Kylo Ren, made by Hasbro. This is from episode 7, going to be releasing December 18th, just in a few days. I'm pretty excited. It's played by Adam Driver, and that flick is set 30 years after the Battle Endor in episode 6. So with any Black Series, you get a black box, you get a nice window to see the figure itself. But for episode 7 characters, they added red striping to the side and numbers. They all look pretty good together if you have the whole set. On the back here you got a little description of who Kylo Ren is. Legal stuff on the bottom. On the bottom of the box you just get more of that legal stuff. You get a cutout window on the side and a little cutout window on the top if you want to check out nothing. So let's go ahead and open this guy. So out of the packaging, one thing Hasbro does well is characters with masks. They're not very good with faces, at least the paint applications on those faces. But yeah, as you can see, the paint on his helmet is pretty much the only thing we have to worry about on this figure, and it came out pretty nice. Kylo Ren kind of looks like, from the trailers, like more of a grungy or Darth Vader. So any paint problems just only adds to how grungy he actually is. So I'm liking the use of cloth on this figure. It doesn't look too bulky for the size of the toy, which usually is the problem when using cloth. And they have a little nice texture to it as well. I don't know if you could see it from the video. So the scarf on this figure is sculpted, and I like that it is, because if they had too much of one medium, it would be just that, too much. The plastic breaks it up quite nicely, and it holds his hood in the proper spot. So good job, Hasbro, on that one. So besides the helmet, the only other spot I could see that it's painted besides the lightsaber is his belt buckle. They use a different color plastic for his boots, which give it a nice shine. But other than that, it's all the same black everywhere. And I mean everywhere. So articulation wise, from head to toe, his head moves side to side about that much. There's no up and down whatsoever. Nothing that'll stay. His arms can swing out. This one much more because it's not hindered by the plastic scarf. But I'm sure I could probably get something out of him. The scarf will just kind of hang up higher. Elbows, got a nice joint there. And they twist back and forth and out. Nice little feeling to that. It doesn't feel like it's going to break on me. At the wrists, they do swivel and they do turn in and out. For the stomach, there is a little crunch in there for the abs, but it might be hindered by the belt, which doesn't come off. For the legs, he's got a slit plastic robe, so he can move around a little bit better. Right here, he's got a thigh joint, and it comes out to about that much. Knees, he's got the double joints right here. The thigh does not twist, but the ankle moves pretty freely. So you can get some nice lunging stances out of him. And the up and down on the foot is just about right. So for accessory wise, he has one. Well, he has two. The lightsaber comes off the hilt, and you get a nice little hilt, so when he's out jogging, he doesn't stab himself. It came in a little bent, but that's to be expected with these toys. They do come in bent. It's just the way it is with Hasbro. But I guess he doesn't really need much more. I would like to maybe have extra hands. Maybe one set, if anything. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, as you can see, that snaps in pretty easily. And you could see it kind of bent upwards. I don't know, maybe I could take something to it. Or just free bend it. Oh, no. It kind of wants to go up. That's packaging. What are you going to do? So here he is with my Figure Arts Darth Maul. They look pretty good together. Kylo's in a lunging stance, so it's about the same height, but he's a little bit taller than Darth Maul. I don't know the height differences in actual movies, but they would never meet each other anyways because Darth Maul's cut in half at the end of his movie. But yeah, Figure Arts went with all plastic with their cloth. Hasbro went with mixed media, and I think they both work for what they're trying to achieve on each of them. The Kylo Ren moves pretty freely. The joints feel great. That nothing feels like it's brittle. The paint applications are very sparse, but what they do have looks great. Only big complaint maybe is needing maybe one extra hands, and the lightsaber is a little too bent, but I could probably fix that. If you could spot Kylo Ren somewhere, I found him at a Go store. They kind of like a one-stop shop for toys and calendars and games. I usually have really good luck finding hard to find figures there because I guess nobody looks there. There's one in Emeryville. I live in the Bay Area. If you're in Emeryville, go check that out. I found a Star Fox there. I was very happy to finally see. But if you don't want to go out in the world and try to find one for yourself, Amazon is selling him for about $32. I've seen eBay as low as $18. These are sold prices, so you could probably get a good deal on him if you really want him. I was late to the Black Series Episode 7 game because I wanted to see the movie before I bought all these figures that I probably wouldn't care about. I'm not trying to amass a giant collection. I just like collecting figures that I like. But I kind of have the feeling that I might like Kylo Ren. So, and he looks pretty badass. He's like the next Darth Vader, maybe. I have no clue. We'll find out on December 18th. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you can. I know you know how to hit that button. Leave a comment. Check out other shit. And have fun. Be excited. Live life. Be your own person.